Throughout Earth's claimed 4.6 billion year history, billions of animal species have appeared and disappeared, from bugs larger than your cell phone to jellyfish that can sting you from almost 100 feet away. But none are as awesome as these true giants of land and sea, boasting extreme physical features and unique world records. Here is the list of some of the biggest and baddest creatures that have made it to our list of largest caught animals of all time. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe and click the notification bell for more amazing content. Let's begin. Number 15. Half-Ton Boar. Friday the 13th is considered an unlucky day by those who believe in superstitions, but November the 13th, 2015 was the luckiest day for Peter Maximov, a hobby hunter from Russia, who went hunting in the forests of the Ural Mountains and ended up with a gargantuan catch. A wild boar that weighs more than 500 kilograms. The carcass was too big and heavy for Peter to lift and load in his truck, so he tied it to the truck and dragged it all the way to the nearby Shokharov village. He quickly had someone snap a few pictures of him posing with the giant boar and uploaded it on the internet. From there, these pictures were shared on multiple Russian hunting forums and quickly went viral. Number 14. Biggest bear. Hunters have taken some giant bears over the years, but there's a new title holder for the biggest bear ever caught. In May 2018, Chris Stewart arrowed an Alaskan brown bear to set the new world record by a scant 1/16th of an inch. Chris replaces Jack Brittingham's title of the world record holder to take down the largest ever brown bear with a bow. After a lengthy stalk on a brushy mountainside in the wind and rain, Chris was blessed to arrow this amazing brown bear at just 14 yards. You can see the front footprint of Chris Stewart's bear next to his size 12 boot. And if you're interested in the size of the bear's skull, we'd recommend you visit the Pope and Young Convention in Omaha, where this fantastic bear is on display. Number 13. Largest crocodile in captivity. Get ready for some nightmares. The world's largest crocodile is a monster of a reptile. Named Lolong, it's officially the largest saltwater crocodile in captivity that stretches 20 feet long and weighs around 1,075 kilograms. This giant reptile was captured alive in the Philippines and is suspected of attacking several people and even killing two. The previous captive record holder was a 17.97-foot-long Australian-caught saltwater crocodile. Animal rights groups have demanded Lolong's release back into the wild, arguing that the captive space is too small and stressful for an animal used to roaming great distances. Number 12. Giant Japanese crab Kong. A Japanese spider crab believed to be the biggest seen in Britain has gone on display. Named Crab Kong, he has a claw span of more than 8 feet, weighs 15 kilograms and is 30 to 40 years old. As the name implies, they're only found in Japan and only off the coasts that face the Pacific Ocean and are quite abundant around Honshu Island, the largest island in Japan. And guess what? The crab is actually on display at the Weymouth Sea Life Park because this impressive creature is considered as the aquarium equivalent of signing Ronaldo. Number 11. Colossal Squid. Kiwi scientists were surprised to find a giant squid caught in their fishing trawl net while out surveying Hoki off Canterbury's east coast. The 8-metre-long colossal squid, which weighs about 495 kilograms, is the largest and best preserved adult colossal squid to be caught. The squid was still alive when caught and was eating a hooked toothfish when hauled aboard. Since then, it's been on ice for further body examinations. This giant will help scientists to unlock some of the mysteries of the deep ocean. Even basic questions such as how large does the species grow to and how long does it live for are not yet known. Number 10. Ancient Sturgeon. The sturgeon is the kind of fish that needs to be seen to be believed. They're famous for their large size, but few people understand just how big they get. Sturgeon live for a very long time and they never really stop growing. They live an average of 50 to 60 years and range from an average of 7 to 12 feet in length. Though we don't know how reliable the information is, the largest sturgeon ever caught was in 1827 in a Volga River estuary in Russia. This female sturgeon was nearly 3,500 pounds and 24 feet long, which is even comparable to the weight of some small whales. Imagine how much work it took to get this 24-foot monster out of the river. Number 9. Devil Manta Ray. If you ever find yourself staring down a manta ray, you'll probably notice two things right away. Its massive fins and the two fleshy growths curling out of its head that give it the nickname Devil Ray. With distinctive horns on either side of its broad head, the manta is a prize sighting by divers. Manta rays are giants of their kind, with the largest individuals reaching 7 meters in width and weighing up to 2 tons. A similar manta ray became an accidental catch in fishermen's nets off the coast of Chile. The ray in the photograph likely measured around 20 to 23 feet wide, and reports claim it weighed more than 2,200 pounds. The dimensions of the ray were so impressive that people on social media questioned its authenticity, and for a long time considered it to be fake news, until the record was officially confirmed by biologists. Number 8. Heaviest marine crustacean. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, a lobster caught off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada, is the heaviest marine crustacean in the world. The lobster was a whopping 44 pounds and 6 ounces and was captured on February 11, 1977. There are no official records of its age. The Maine Department of Marine Resources estimates that it may have been about 100 years old. That's an amazing record. Of course, this isn't counting the famous lobstermobile, now over at the Maine Maritime Museum, that's been known to roll around Maine in the summers. Number 7. Sinqueque silverback gorilla. Mountain gorillas are arguably the most fascinating creatures in the wild. Photojournalist Brent Sturgeon captured the heartbreaking image in 2007 while he was in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Sturgeon and his crew got a message saying a gorilla had been killed. They, along with a group of rangers, set out for where the murdered gorilla had been reported, walking 5 hours through dense jungle. When they arrived, they found Sinqueque dead and his body riddled with bullet holes. The murdered male silverback ape weighed 551 pounds with a height of 6.5 feet, and it took a stretcher and the combined strength of 12 people to lift it. Another solitary silverback went missing from the same area at the same time. It's thought that they may have suffered the same fate. Number 6. Monstrous Catfish. A photo on Facebook shows a fisherman posing with a huge catfish and immediately received a storm of comments from social media users about the authenticity of the catch in the picture. But guess what? The photo was real. Fisherman Dino Ferrari did catch a 280-pound catfish in the Po Delta in Italy on 19th of February 2015. Ferrari's fish measured an incredible 8.7 feet in length, and this behemoth is believed to be the largest catfish ever caught with a rod and reel. The best part about Ferrari's catch is that after he weighed the fish, he released it back into the delta so it could fight again another day. Number 5. Alaskan moose. Moose are the largest living member of the deer family and can weigh up to 2,000 pounds. In 1897, the largest Alaskan moose on record was shot in Yukon and was 7.6 feet tall at the shoulder and weighed 1,808 pounds. It's believed that the moose head was measured at 69 inches by the hunter. You just have to use your imagination about the size of this gigantic moose walking down an Alaskan road, taller than a horse, and was probably one of the largest moose in the entire existence of the species. Amazing, isn't it? Number 4. Enormous black marlin. Alfred Glassell Jr. caught this enormous black marlin way back in 1953 after a 1 hour and 45-minute fight near the coast of Peru. This giant fish weighed a whopping 1,560 pounds and was caught using a mackerel as bait. Unfortunately, we can only see the largest black marlin in a photograph since no videos of this amazing animal have ever been preserved. At 14 foot 7 inches, it's officially recognised as the largest bony fish ever caught on rod and reel, a record that has stood since August 1953. It was the biggest fish of thousands of leviathans Glassell caught over more than 80 years of angling. It remains the title holder of the heaviest black marlin ever taken under the rules set by the International Game Fish Association. Number 3. Monster Tasmanian king crab. For those who've never seen or heard about the Tasmanian giant crab, it's one of the largest crabs in the world. In 2012, a 7-kilogram juvenile named Claude was caught off the coast of Tasmania and sold to a British aquarium for a whopping £3,000. Claude weighs a mighty 15 pounds and measures 15 inches wide. Interestingly, when Claude is fully grown, he'll weigh a whopping 30 pounds and gain an additional 3 inches in size. With a 15-inch shell, Claude is 100 times bigger than a standard UK shore crab. Currently, Claude is one of the biggest crabs on display in the UK and is being kept on his own in a specially made cylindrical tank, 10 feet tall and 6 feet wide. But the aquarium also plans to introduce some cold water fish and green turtles to accompany this beautiful creature. Number 2. Largest shark. In what is believed to be one of the biggest catches in the high seas, Pakistani fishermen have caught a giant whale shark, about 36 feet long and weighing over 7,000 kilograms. The whale shark was taken out of the channel with the help of 2 cranes amid rapturous applause by hundreds of onlookers. The fisherman who brought this giant fish claimed to have found it dead in the open sea. Some experts believe that the shark might have been killed after it got entangled in a net. The authorities had allowed fishermen to keep the fish at the harbour for at least 3 days for public viewing. Number 1. Behemoth Anaconda. Anacondas are semi-aquatic snakes found in tropical South America. They're some of the largest snakes in the world and are known for their swimming ability. Terrifying 33-foot anacondas discovered lurking in caves near the dam construction site in Brazil. The video clip shows the moment when a huge 10.5-metre-long reptile, which weighs in at a whopping 400 kilograms, was discovered by the workers after they carried out a controlled explosion. After making the frightening discovery, the workers chained the animal to a crane and later lifted it up, a move which was criticised in the comments when the clip was uploaded to YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please let me know by clicking the like button. Do share, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can catch up my next video.